Do you listen to yourself? Do you listen to what you say to others about yourself, about anything else? Does it register if you're telling the truth or making something up or exaggerating or telling an outright, flat out exaggeration? It's an interesting exploration to notice what we are saying that we weren't planning on, but there it is. You can always take it back. You can always correct yourself. You can always say, oh, I didn't mean that. I don't know where that came from. It's absolutely fascinating. I'm noticing it more and more. I'm like, that's not true. Why did I say that? Even expecting, how do I say this? Like in conversation, the status quo of, what is the word? Like social feedback, talking about the weather, talking about complaining about something and joining into the complaining. And is that what I really want to be doing? Joining in with this complaining energy? What's more true for me? What's more a higher frequency for me? What do I really want to add to the world? I invite you to ask yourself those questions. We've got so much more, I'll call it power, so much more influence than we give ourselves credit for. And to be mindless and to put things out into the world that aren't true, that aren't really aligned with our deepest nature, what's the point? So I invite you on an inner journey to explore what is your inner truth? What is a deeper truth? What is a deeper inspiration for you that you want to communicate with others? What place within you do you want to come from when you're talking with your friends, when you're talking with your clients, when you're talking with whomever you meet during the day? It's just an exploration and an invitation to become more consciously aware and to be more at choice. So why not give it a go? Give it a play with it a bit. So I invite you to close your eyes and give your spine, your head, your neck, your shoulders some movement, fluid movement. And bring your awareness down from these thoughts and wonderings into your heart space. And those of you who have been with me for a while, you know the routine. Invite the heart light within you to grow in its glow. And it may be, I'll call it a routine, however, and but it is different every single time. I've done this thousands of times. It's different in flavor and experience every single time. So notice what you notice in that heart space within you. As the light in your heart becomes lighter and brighter and fuller and richer and maybe calmer to your sensory awareness, to your nervous system, to your mind. And as you breathe, I invite that heart light to grow in its glow and to expose the perfect wisdom for you at this moment in your life, at this time of your life. That relates to your capacity, your ability, the place you come from when you speak with another. Where do you go mindless? Where are you more mindful? What do you automatically say or join in conversation and it really isn't lined up with how you want to be in the world? I invite that heart light to expose to you what it is that you need to know, what you need to be aware of, what you can become more aware of. Let's dive in with family members. Who in your family have you recently or whenever had a conversation with where you found yourself, I'll call it being lost in conversation that you really weren't engaged in from a wholehearted place, that you really weren't being in your true nature? Let's call all your energy from any entanglements with dynamics that where you go mindless, where you go on automatic, where you go on habitual chatter or habitual joining in with complaining or resisting or judging. Let's call your energy free, clear, and pure from those dynamics. Let's clear any programming, entities, implants that are supporting that mindlessness. We invite that to happen for all ages and stages of your existence throughout all lifetimes and dimensions of your existence. Okay, feel a shift happening? I'm feeling it in my head. Where are you feeling it? And now I'm seeing a younger one of you, a younger one of me coming up, and they want us to give them inspiration, permission. I'm hearing like carte blanche, as I used to say, to speak their truth to themselves, to you, so you know your truth and you can decide what to do with it. So let's give this sweet young person who maybe has been traumatized or marginalized or pressurized, confused, whatever, very innocent. Let's give them permission to be true to themselves in the safety of their own heart space. Let them see, feel, sense, be lined up with your heart space, your magnificent, glowing heart light. And notice that their heart light comes forth in its presence, in its power, and its goodness for them. I'm inviting it to light up all the places and spaces within them that need extra love marinade. So notice what you notice. So I'm not just talking, I'm doing energy work as we're doing this. I'm in these other realms. So my silence is very, I'll call it prolific. So it's key just to notice what you notice. And the intention is to bring you, me, us, them, they into a sense of calmness, presence, clarity, healing, freedom, silence. Because the silence can easily come once all these pieces get, I'll call it, put together or disengage where they have been wrongly put together. There we go. So let's ask this little one, what are they wanting you to know? And what are you wanting them to know? Let's open up the channels of love going in both directions, kind of like a figure eight. And inviting that love to marinate all the hidden secrets, harms, wounds in them and in you. And if it feels right, invite them to come from their, I'll call it entanglements, to let go of those entanglements, call their energy free, clear, and pure to them, and come into your heart space where they can rest, they can be safely held, lovingly held. Yeah, so they can let go of their stress and tensions and worries and doubts. Whoo-hoo. Take some deep breaths. We give thanks for this movement, this awakening, this new capacity to be mindful, to be coming from a higher consciousness. Yeah, there we go. That you're safe to do that. You're encouraged and inspired to do that. And you're bringing all or more of you with you on this journey. So give your spine some and head neck some wiggle, some circular motions. Open your eyes. Feel your bodily presence wherever it may be, whatever's holding you up, whatever you're standing, sitting, lying on. And come forth in your mind with appreciation for you just being here now, wherever you are, feeling whatever you're feeling, and inviting that heart light to become, I'll call it more of a friend to you. Thank you for listening. If you'd like to go deeper, with a personal session, go to beverlybrunelle.com and you'll see a whole menu of possibilities to work with me. There are interviews, there are meditations, there's articles. My book, Luminous Infusions, is in there, and so much more. Enjoy your journey. I look forward to hearing from you, and subscribe and pass this information on to others. It's really enriching. Blessings and take care.